I think it looks very good. The finer details of the car underneath are certainly a step ahead of what they were last year. I think what Andrew and the team back at Force India, all those hours that they've put into designing that car, hopefully will pay off. Certainly looking at it, it looks nice. When it undertakes the track on the 7th of February in Anger, it's very exciting times. And equally to get in a new car and push forward and just see exactly where the foundations are. All the momentum that we've carried on from last year that's went into that car. It's a nervous time. But you really just hope that it's a good foundation to build ahead of and then start to introduce the new parts ahead of the first race. Well, obviously it needs to be better than it was in the first year. I'm not a rookie in Formula 1 anymore. I'm experienced. I certainly feel a lot more comfortable in the position I am, a lot fitter and ready for the challenge, really. I think the stability with Force India, the way that their technical partners and everything's working together really just pushes the team to that extra step, lets us focus on other areas and really hopefully we'll be scoring points to make the difference to becoming hopefully a step higher as a constructor. Team's targeting 5th, so that would mean to overcome Lotus, which is obviously a car manufacturer with a huge amount of experience and a World Championship winning team not so long ago. So we need to up our game, but everybody's in good spirits. I think the position that we put ourselves in at the end of last year and the amount of work that went in and effort, I think if we can continue that, that will make the difference. Yeah, Nico has obviously been part of this team last year. He undertook the same role that I did in 2010, doing some Fridays, doing a lot of simulator work. So the board took the decision to put Nico in the car. Obviously, it doesn't make too much of a difference who my teammate is, but I'm sure we'll work well together. There's a good competitive nature there, and I believe we'll work as a teammate and just drive the team that little bit further. And obviously, the team feel that that's the best driver lineup that they've got.
Very good. Very good feeling, to be honest. As you said, 2011 wasn't an easy year for me after, when you're a Formula 1 driver 2010, then to be on the sidelines in 2011, obviously it's not easy, it's not what I wanted, but I think still we had a good year with the team, with Sahara Force India, with 13-14 Friday practices, which was, enough to show the team or to prove the team that and convince them to give me a chance, which is good and great for me to be back this year and very exciting times obviously now. New car looks good. It looks very neat. Obviously the nose will take some time to get used to the new shapes with the new regulations there, but other than that I like what I've seen. It looks fast, but now we have to prove it's fast as well. Yeah, that's something obviously which will take a little bit of time and need some racing, just the real race experience to get that completely back. Obviously, testing and driving in Friday morning in P1 is different to racing, we know that. But I've done racing since I was 7 years old, so I've experienced it before, I know what to do. But still, I think you need to bet in a little bit again to get to your peak. Well, I think the first thing in testing is always to get the car reliable. And then surely you get to do some setup work, get to know the new Pirelli tires, the compounds, learn about tires, your car, and also find out about weaknesses which you then can develop in the factory, in the wind tunnel to make the car stronger.
Well, to be in South Force India for sure it's a great thing for me. I have been yesterday for the first time at the factory. It's looked like a small family, so it's just amazing to see everybody works together. Yesterday we have seen the team working really hard to finish the car for today, for the presentation of the new car. So I'm really happy to be here. It's going to be a really important season for my career and for my experience in Formula 1. And I hope I will do a good job with the team. I will try to do my best and we will see. But for sure, I'm really motivated and I can't wait to drive and start working.